I'm for my semi-finals match of this month's REV GP. My opponent. Okay, anyways, yeah. Let's start. So yeah, my opponent is on some sort of Mardu mid-range deck, I think. Anyways, yeah. So seeds. I'm going to ask for seeds, and this hand is I keep this hand because it has things. I think Redeveloped Cityscape is going to be pitching the other Cityscape, right? Yeah, because I want to play on curve. So Cityscape pitches Cityscape, grabs Forest and Plains, so then I have all my colors. Okay, yeah, that sounds like a solid plan. So they do have removal for Star Citted, so I guess we're just going to see how that's going to work out. Alright, seems like my opponent's on the play, so in that case, I keep 2, and then, yeah, so turn 1, redevelop, turn 2, star set and see what removal they try to hit me with. And I think, I do go with star set because I could also go with Slay but then the problem is that I'm not playing to the board. I guess it just depends on what I draw. Like, if I get something that I want to ramp into, then I guess I'll drop Lashard. And they're also going to go with the tap turn 1, because, I mean, that's the thing that decks in this format do. A lot of decks in Rev just skip their turn 1. So I can pitch something other than redeveloped, but I'm not sure if I want. That's annoying. Yeah. Okay. Well. Am I pitching redeveloped? I think it's like safe enough to pitch right now. So yeah, grab forest, grab plains. Also, did Alahana get nerfed? Because I swear you used to have to pay a lot, or you used to get the counter before you had to pay the life. But yeah, I guess I don't have to pay anything now. Huh, more star setteds. Yeah, I guess I just jam star setteds then. So then, yeah, I mean, I can also lay shard. What does lay shard get me? I get the star setted into star setted next turn. I don't think that's useful. I think I just play star setted into removal, just to make them use their removal. Plus, okay. Why did I think you got the counter first? Or why did I think this thing used to give you the counter first? I mean, actually, it would be easier to uh parse if it did give the counter first, but I mean, I think like there's some mechanical differences where that matters, that you get the counter afterwards, and it's +1. Anyways, yeah, I think I just have to remove Alahana then. I mean, like, this is a pretty good spot for me. They have removal into my attacking star set, I think. Yeah. So then in that case, I banish the Alahana, swing with star set, and just get it removed. Well, I mean, they only actually they only have Maim as their instant speed removal, so like they could be holding up Maim right now. In which case, like, yeah, that's whatever. I think that's a good exchange for me. I need to get Alahana off the board, and I mean, this is a pretty good opportunity to do that, so I'll do that. And yeah, let's see if they have. Yeah, they have it. Okay, cool. Is it? It destroys. Yep. So next turn, if they don't play anything threatening, I just go star-setted plus lay shard. If they do play something threatening, then I guess I go lay shard into banish, because I do want to cantrip with the lay shard right now, or I want to cycle the lay shard. Smoking Strand. Okay, yeah, that's kind of threatening. Oh, I guess like they fetch Glana and then this thing just keeps ticking up. Do I deal with that then? Because like if I run star set into a known Glana, then that's a pretty obvious. And Glana comes down, minuses, kills. Actually, no, Glana can plus, I guess, but then they can't minus on the same turn. Yeah, I think that's actually good for me. I'll go Swamp, Lay Shard, Star Setted. And like, if they make Glana stick around, then I banish it. If they try to minus Star Setted, then like, whatever. I got my value out of, yeah, and then Archon the Ignited Cell or something like that. I can double Lay Shard, but I don't think that's a good use of my time. What other Planeswalkers do I need to worry about? They're only playing 6 Planeswalkers in total. Like, they're other than Glana, they're just playing Crux, which it's like whatever, right? It's pretty whatever. I can just let it happen then. I can also go Lay Shard into Star-Setted Flipped. That gets me up to a bunch of mana next turn, but I think right now I do want to like just make my opponent use their removal on stuff, spend their resources and whatever. Like, if my opponent Glana minuses, do I just banish the Glana on the... Because that does feel kind of bad, but at the same time... Well, I mean, the Glana will be at 1 loyalty, right? So there's no way Glana can minus to kill something again next turn, so in that case, I just slam Archon and then see how my opponent deals with it. But what? So they could play a 4-drop. What 4-drop am I worried about? Not that much, right? I think like the main thing I'm worried about. Okay, they actually discard the discard spell. What does that imply? I don't think it implies anything. Okay, they apparently they didn't draw a land. Are they plusing Glana here? Because that's no, they're just minusing Glana right now. Yep, that's fine by me. I might actually want to deal with Smoking Strand, or because then that means that they get to plus Glana, and then that gets another counter from Indulge. I mean, at the same time, like it's not like they're dealing with like I make them plus Glana to draw a card, and then I banish the Glana afterwards. So like if I don't go with Archon here, then I banish the Smoking Strand, they minus Glana to make a guy. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a good exchange for me. I'm just going to slam Archon and see what they have to deal with it. Nice Fungal Mire. Would have been nice if I top decked that instead of. I mean, I also appreciate top decking Consonance, but it would be nice if I top decked the land instead, so I don't have to spend the Lay Shard. But whatever, like yeah, this is pretty good for me. And I play out the land, right? Yeah, I always play out the land here. So I mean, if I play out Lay Shard, then I'm one land top deck away from playing Grand Consonance, and they're going to plus Glana to draw cards, which yep, that's what I expected. They actually do need to put up a blocker for Glana too, because Archon just swings in and kills it. Unless they have removal for Archon, which I mean, sorcery speed removal. I think they have plenty of sorcery speed removal. They also still have Maim, which will kill Archon, right? Let me double check what that card says. No, it's only legendary creature. Okay, so yeah, having Glana around does not make Maim kill Archon. So yeah, they need some way of dealing with or preventing Archon from killing Glana on this backswing. If they just play some other big guy that doesn't impact the board, I guess next turn I just go banish Lay Shard and hope to find a land top deck sometime soon. Are they playing Crux? I guess they play Crux, they plus. I mean, they can Crux minus and find something that blows up Archon. Or maybe they have another Glana. Okay, it's just Crux. Do they have 4-drops in their deck anywhere? No, they're just plussing to draw a Smoking Strand. Okay, that's fine. Phoenix's Touch. This is kind of annoying. What do I pitch? I can pitch Lay Shard, but that puts me further away from Grand Consonance. But at the same time, like, do I want to keep a banished in my hand? What does Crux actually do? Yeah, Crux doesn't actually do that much. I can just so next turn I guess I banish Smoking Strand, kill Glana, and then Crux can just do whatever. I think that's alright by me. Yeah. I mean I can also banish the Crux, but again, like Crux doesn't do that much, right? Or I just draw another banish. Cool. I guess that yeah, I guess I just banish Crux eventually if it becomes too much of a problem for me. So yeah, let's kill Glana because that thing's really annoying for me. Wait, actually, let me double check what Yeji says. Does that bring back Planeswalker? Oh, it brings back Planeswalkers. Okay, well, I'm hoping they don't have Yeji in hand. Like, maybe I should have banished Glana instead because that prevents it from being reanimated. But at the same time, like, I'd rather get rid of Smoking Strand so that they don't have any more Planeswalkers I have to bother with. Okay, I'll tap like this. Banish. Let's get rid of Smoking Strand for now. And pass the turn. My opponent can also just be minusing Crux to cycle stuff. Is my opponent still not like attached on their side? Well, whatever, it doesn't matter. And technically also, okay, they're just dealing to minus Crux to draw cards. Maim can't kill Archon, that's, yeah, yep. And do they have like 2 damage from somewhere else right now? They might just sack Phoenix's, oh, Alahana. Yeah, I guess that's getting banished. Beast, okay, yeah, that's kind of annoying. Actually, no, that kills Archon. That's a problem. Oof. Okay, well, I need to start drawing lands or useful stuff. Like Anahana is, well, at least I have a bunch of, like, I have a pretty large life buffer too, against these guys. Alratha Visionary draws cards, but I mean, Alratha probably gets killed, but that's fine because it draws me stuff. And okay, well, somehow I did not draw a land off the top. Do I grab Cathet? No, I literally can't cast Cathet. I need to grab Lay Shard here. I don't actually have another option. I was really hoping to find a land off the top so I can banish afterwards, but I guess I need to let Anahana stick around for one more turn and hope that it doesn't hurt me too much. But I mean, like, I have Consonance mana if I top deck a land right now, or if Almanac the Visionary survives for some reason. So hilariously enough, Rex doesn't actually turn off Lay Shard because it's a mana ability. They have discard spells, but their only discard spell. No, they have Field Test. Field Test would be, how bad is Field Test for me right now? They can't really make use of it. Okay, yeah, Field Test is whatever for me. What is this thing? They're going to hit face with Crux, and sure, literally does nothing. So Field Test doesn't do anything. Nido L can't actually get rid of Grand Consonance. And are they like going after? Are they going after around the Visionary? I mean, Feast will kill it, right? So, yeah, Feast kills it, and then so I need to take from Alahana again, and then turn afterwards. I guess I banish Alahana. Oh, well, that's also concerning. And that's well, I'm hoping for land top decks right now, like because there's so many things threatening like my life total now. I mean, so like I just need a untapped land in my top two because Layshard sacks and draws me a card, and this also makes me lose life. Yeah, this is going pretty badly now. And actually, like there could be some combination of constant flips that doesn't actually get me out of this. Yeah, so like I'm hoping for something useful here because I'm dead if I don't. Oh well, that's really convenient. So yeah, Constance hope for the best. Can I survive if I don't Constance this turn? What, I banished their Alahana, and then these two guys, what, can they actually do anything to me that gives my opponent a chance to like find a field test and make me discard Grand Constance? I mean, field test is a 1-of in their deck. Maybe like they don't have another field test. So like Grand Constance needs to flip something that deals with Alahana, right? Unless I empty my hand somehow. Because otherwise, like, so I need something that they can deal 3 damage from these guys. Galana Minus also deals, so I actually lose 5 life in total if I, okay, But yeah, like, do I just banish Alahana and then wait? Because, like, that, in a way, that is a safer play, but it gives my opponent time to do stuff. But at the same time, like, there isn't that much they can do, right? Actually, no, they can just, how many Phoenix's Touch are they running? They're running 4 copies of that thing. So yeah, like if they Phoenix's Touch, I just die. So I guess I go for it. Actually, I also get to draw off Lay Shard, so well, yeah, I need something that deals with Alahana and then something that deals with these guys. And is that it? Oh, Skotha. That's actually okay. That's really good. Yes, I completely forgot that I could flip Skotha like this, and that actually just puts me completely back into the game. And there's nothing else, right? Yep. Spin to win. Yeah. Turns out there was plenty of good things to spin into. I'll actually just float white while I'm at it. So I banish Alahana, does Archon hit anything? No, it doesn't. Does Archon Alahana do anything? No, it doesn't. Yep. In that case, do I Archon only hits creatures on the backside now, right? Yeah, it's only a enchant creature. Okay, well, Galana probably kills Skotha. I mean, I'd still survive, but I'm not as well off as I could have been. Okay, can Simfy bring back anything useful? Or do I just +1 to make a 3-1? Beginning of the next turn's end step is pretty far away. Archon, actually no, Archon just sticks in their Confined to Eternity on the Ignited Soul, and now they're taking twice as much life loss. But yeah, so like, Shenfa, I guess I can Shenfa and grab another Archon, but that feels not great. Yeah, I think I'll just make a 3-1. That's intersect on my turn. Well, it probably doesn't matter at this point. I just need to not, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage in total, and then I need to find some more life gain. Actually, yeah, Cassette is life gain, but it's really slow life gain. Shenfa doesn't actually gain me life, unfortunately. And like I don't have like yeah, I can Shenfa back Alrata. That's still way too slow. Like Shenfa back Archon is probably the best I could be hoping for, but still, like, actually no, Shenfa plus means I put down creatures to kill their planeswalkers. I guess that's like, yeah, I guess I can live with that. Will I kill planeswalkers on the minus? It does. Well, Shenfa's dying, I guess. I probably should have minused on Archon, but whatever. So yeah, let me. They also take 2 from these guys. Actually, no, this is actually, yeah, this was a pretty bad play, like Shenfa plus, because this is dice a Feast of Whispered Knives. But maybe that's a good thing. Yeah, Galana kills that. Galana number 2. Wait, do I just die here? Yeah, I do. That's way too many Glanas for me. And yeah, I'm. No, I'm not. No, no, now I'm actually dead. Well, yeah, they got me. So it turns out like maybe if I flip Vasilia, I would be a lot better off. Yeah, Vasilia. If I flip Vasilia, that would have been really nice. I mean, I can't complain too much about flipping a Skilta. So in this matchup, I bring in Let Them Eat Cake because yeah. What do I do after that? I board out some number of Blaze Shards, right? Because this is a slow matchup, and everything else is good, right? Cassette. What does Cassette kill? It kills some random tokens, but I mean, it's also a Planeswalker that puts three things on. That puts two things on board, and like I still want Planeswalkers for Consonance ratios. Yeah, I guess I keep that like this. Sure. I mean, like technically, I can go down on the number of mana harvesters. Maybe that, yeah, maybe that's actually correct. Like, how much they have a decent number of things that ping, right? Wait, never mind. These guys don't die to pings because they're 1/2s. I keep forgetting. I keep thinking these guys are 1/1s. But maybe I do like to do something like this. Yeah, sure. Actually, maybe Club Promoter is also good because it blows up their artifacts and enchantments. Uh, do I need to look at their post board stuff? Well, they don't have any artifacts or enchantments in their sideboard, so whatever they board in is not going to make Club Promoter any better. Hmm. It has no answers to early Planeswalkers, but I think I'm willing to run this. I could easily get punished here, but no, I guess no pain, no gain, and plus I'm tilted, so yeah. If they don't have that many early things, then I just start dropping Archons pretty early, and then now they have to deal with a bunch of Archons. This could be a early cassette if I find an untapped land here. Flourishing Crevasse is not untapped right now because I don't have a basic forest or mountain, and they're end up turn fetching with redeveloped. I also don't actually have an answer to Alahana, which is like actually a huge problem that I probably should have thought about before I kept this hand. And they pitch Yeji. Interesting. So I guess like if they drop Alahana, what do I do? I don't have that much I can do. Oh well, they're okay. Yeah, that makes things easy. I'm just going to pitch an Archon. Maybe I should have pitched Grand Constance instead, but like whatever. Ooh, that's convenient. Flourishing Crevasse will still be tapped, but like I get to play Cassette on an empty board. What Cassette minus like they play Glana and then Glana minuses Cassette, and then my guys swing over and kill Glana. Yeah, that's actually a good exchange for me. So the only bad outcome for this is if they like field test for X equals 1, in which case like I'm more than happy that it happened because I frankly don't really care about field test if it doesn't discard cards in my hand. Okay, that's nice. That's plans for next turn. But yeah, just going to get on board early, and I don't have a play for next turn. I guess like if they play something threatening enough, I can play Archon flipped onto the creature. But like I don't think they're a deck that plays things that particularly care about being Archoned. But at least I get to take a turn off and play Flourishing Crevasse tapped. So then that means I have like if they don't do anything else, I play actual Archon. Oh, do they have Yeji in the hand? They just pitched Yeji, so maybe they have a second copy, but Yeji doesn't do much right now, so I don't mind. And yeah, they grabbed a planes. We haven't seen planes at all from them last game, so I'm assuming this is where we'll be seeing Yeji come down. Yeji is a trigger ability, right? So like Arconing it doesn't do anything. It prevents it from attacking, but it doesn't do anything else. Yep, that's Yeji. I can actually, I mean, if I Archon it, then it means that they can't attack to amp it up, but I don't think that's helpful. More Grand Consonances. Alright, so the question now is like, do I want to Archon flip right now on Yeji? And I think maybe the answer is yes, because I mean, Archon, like getting actual Archon to play is still also really good because that means that uh like actually, so Yeji doesn't actually do much, right? The most it can do right now is get back lands, and I can get back a Phoenix's Touch if like my opponent sequences correctly. They need to sack Phoenix's Touch and then play two more things. I don't think they can do that, right? I mean they can, but it's pretty unlikely for them to do that. And if they do that, then I guess I just pitch like some random thing. Yeah, I plus cassette and swing in for some damage. And I guess I just pass. Yeah, I play this and pass. No, I mean, like, it does ramp them. Or like if they reag without attacking Phoenix's touch first, then it does ramp them, which gets them closer to a big field test. But I don't think that's something I'm too worried about. They're just going to attack here. Is it worth protecting Cassette? Like, they could have Phoenix's plus Lana or something. I think it's worth protecting, though, because if they, like, at least it makes them use removal on Cassette. The opponent just sacking Phoenix's touch right now. They don't have 2 1-drops right now, right? Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. I mean, like, if they just Glana Myas here, I'm more than happy with this exchange, right? Yeah, I guess so. Like, maybe I could have Myas Cassette so that I made more guys instead of, oh, okay, that, sure, I guess that deals with my entire board. And they get back a land, so they're going up in mana. If they have a big field test, I mean, they also have Phoenix's Touch to do stuff with the mana. Yeah, that might actually be a problem, like, sometime soon. Star-Setted, not the right time for that, but, I mean, it's fine. I guess right now I just Archon and then stick the Aura onto Yeji. If they go after my hand, I'll discard Star-Setted. Or, no, if they go after my hand, I'm pitching what the Consonance is, because I'd rather have possible plays instead of hoping I draw lands. And even if I draw land, it does nothing until I draw my second land. But yeah, now they just get to go off with Yeji. Well, they only get to ramp it up or amp it up once per turn, because I doubt they can find 2 attackers, but they can certainly play 2 cards a turn, and that gets back Phoenix's Touch, which again forces a Grand Consonance discard for me. Also, now that Yeji's in play, it turns on all their maims. And they're just going to sack Phoenix's Touch. I mean, it also makes Lana go up in loyalty at the end of turn, so they still need to kill this thing. They can't have, yeah, they probably have maim or some combination of those cards. I mean, if they don't, then I guess I get to swing in and kill Glana finally. They're playing a pretty expensive card. Are they like field testing now? They field test? How much can they field test for? Like, no, they're not field testing on this mana, I don't think. Okay, they actually just have, yep, they straight up just have maim. Okay, cool. Terminal impact on base. Okay, cool. Yep, they get back Phoenix's Touch. I pitch a Grand Constance, and I guess Glana gets counter, and then now it's ready to minus again. Glana's really annoying. Okay, well, I guess Glana's gone. Or do I get rid of Glana here, or do I try to get rid of Yeji? Okay, what can Yeji get back? It's just redeveloped, because this thing, they already... The problem with going down to 1 card in hand is that they could discard my last Constance. What do they have for discard? They could have some number of... So, like, they could have more Phoenix's Touches. How much do I care about protecting what's in my hand? So, like, I could also just... well, I can start minusing. I can't play Star-Setted flipped, and then that means that if I draw an untap land, that's a Consonance. On the other hand, like, if I banish the Glana, they still get to draw more cards with Phoenix's Touch. So I just have to, like, hope they don't have more discard outlets. I mean, discard things. Because, like, if I play Star-Setted flipped and banished, then that's like that's a really juicy thing for me to discard my last card in hand. And then I'm just hoping for good top decks. I might actually just go for that, because I mean, I know that, or like, when have trying to go for top decks ever punished me, right? Can I actually play Star-Setted flipped into no, I can't. I literally can't. I guess I just try to high roll with Consonance. Like, Lana on its own is going to make it 1 guy, and I guess that's fine. Yeah, I guess so. They'll play this guy flipped and just pass the turn. Or no, never mind. I could have right, 1, 2. No, I couldn't have, because the colors never work out. Well, yeah, I'm just hopefully I top deck and untap land, and hopefully they don't have 2 discard spells. Well, they sack Phoenix's Touch. Oh, they have another. Okay, well, I guess we're gambling. And I think, like, this is fine, because if I don't draw a land, then I draw a card that I can't play. So there's no bad top decks for me. Well, I mean, there's still bad top decks, but there's no useless top decks for me now. Can they Phoenix's Touch again this turn? Hopefully they can't. Come on, don't have another way to... Oh no. Actually, no, did they already amp this turn? Well, so there's still good top decks for me, even if my... Oh, they don't have... Okay, cool. Land top deck, please. Come on. It's fine, it's fine. So I guess I'm getting discarded next turn, which means that I need to Vasilia play it. No, Vasilia flip into Hexproof. Can I deal with the Hexproof Vasilia? I don't think they can. So that at least gives me like some semblance of safety, right? It's a 6/5 with hexproof. Yeah, and like I just need to. I mean, they probably Phoenixes touch me again, and then I pitch my Grand Consonance, and then but then I still have really good top decks because I have a bunch of mana lying around. 1, 2, 4, 5. So like I guess it's still reasonable. Actually, these guys are going to be pinging me down, so I'm just hoping they don't have too much aggression, too many ways to make me lose life. Like this thing is slowly killing them, so I just need to keep surviving. And I don't think they have sack effects in their deck anywhere. Smoking Strand, yep, that happens. Oh no, they have Speaker of Ash. That's from their sideboard, so that's like one way they could have a sack effect. And they find a Crux. Crux can what can it do? Doesn't actually do much. Also, I've noticed that none of their planeswalkers actually protect themselves, so that means that Vasilia probably gets her choice of killing one of the opponent's planeswalkers next turn, unless my opponent sticks up a creature or something. So I think I'm in an alright spot now. Or actually, no, I can just Vasilia face, and then now they're down to 1 life. Do they have random ways of gaining life in their deck anywhere? Crux, okay. No, Phoenix does not gain life. Okay, cool. I guess that there goes Grand Consonance. But yeah, they don't have they have Feast of Whispered Night. No, that thing doesn't gain life either. They don't have any life gain in their deck, if unless they brought in something I don't know about. So I think I just Vasilia face and then see how they deal with the fact that they're at 1 life. I think they're they're probably forced to kill their own Yeji. Actually, they might just kill their own Yeji right now if they or they just plus to draw cards. But yeah, like they don't have ways of going up in life, so I swing at face, and then next turn, how much can they hurt me? I'm at 12, 11. Well, it doesn't have targets, so like 12, 10, yeah, 10, 8. Right, devotion, yeah. Actually, yeah, Barely Colossus is being reduced by 4 right now, so that thing is actually something. So this I can't animate this thing and swing next turn. And okay, they're going to turn off Buried Colossus. Yep, makes sense. I mean, I still swing at face with Vasilia. Are they sacking Phoenix's touch? Oh, ignited. So okay, that increases the clock on me somewhat. They can just trump with ignited. So actually, so like if I swing here, Vasilia probably just trades. Vasilia is not blocking anything though, so or Vasilia probably just trumps. But yeah, hoping for good top decks. Star setted. That's a Glana target. I don't want to give them Glana targets. So that means I'm probably playing Star-Setted flipped, which does give me mana for if I top deck Consonance or something. Okay, so swing in. So like, if I swing with Vasilia, they trump with Ignited Soul. This turn I take 1, 2, 3. I mean, yeah, that's fine, I guess. Okay, so, but it doesn't matter now. They always trump here, and I think they can just put up an endless stream of trumpers because they're drawing cards every turn. So I need to hope for good top decks at this point. Or no, Yeji just gets back whatever. Okay, yeah, Yeji staying in play is a problem. How many banished isles do I have left? A decent chunk. All right. In that case, I think I'm. Well, I think this probably won't punish me horribly mana wise. I mean color wise later on, but I mean I don't know if that will happen. But yeah, I'm playing empty-handed now because they have discard spells. So I'm hoping for Constance top decks. I mean, I'm always hoping for Constance top decks, but at least like now my Constances are actually castable, so Constance top deck would be really good. My opponent is just drawing cards right now, which is like not the worst thing in the world because at least they're not going after my life total. So like as soon as I top deck Grand Constance, I'm fine, or I could be fine as soon as I top deck Grand Constance. Alahana, cool. It does nothing because I'm empty-handed. Never mind. It's a chumper. Did they lose life from Confined to Eternity this turn? They didn't. I like that. They play a land. They play. Okay, they have another big thing. Apparently, another Glonet. Huh. Interesting. Okay, sure. I guess they're just putting out guides on board to block the Basilia. Are they? They're letting this Glonet die. Apparently. Okay. Are they plussing Glonet or minusing? It'd be it would be weird for them to plus and then minus the one afterwards. So yeah, they're probably plussing here. So Alahana doesn't give me counters if I just choose to not take the damage, which is pretty funny. Top deck Mountain. Does this exile any card? Why does it excel any card? Why does it also hit lands? Oh, now what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 damage max. I mean, they're forced to block Vasily here, so Ignite so probably dies, and then... Well, there's no point in keeping cards in hand because Alaha is going to take it anyways. Yeah, so in that case, actually I should have, like, done this I should have played out the land post-combat to make them think. They're blocking with Alahana instead of Ignited. Okay, I guess they want to loot. Yeah, that makes enough sense. Alright, hopefully they don't kill me this turn, and hopefully I top deck Grand Consonance. Actually, they have terminal impacts, right? Those things can kill me. And Crux, drawing cards. Yep. Lana draws cards. Somehow I feel like if they decide, if they were minusing Lana instead of plussing, they would have been in a much better position because I would be under threat of just dying to the imps. But, I mean, I don't mind that opponent's playing slightly worse because that increases the chances of me winning. How many terminal impacts do they run? They run 4 copies. Okay, I guess they're just digging for terminal impacts now. And does terminal impacts just straight up kill me? Let me check. The second part of May thing. Each creature and okay, it's May, so like they don't have to hit everything if they don't want to. They're digging really hard for it right now, I guess. Did they find it? Ignited so? It doesn't seem like they found it. If they found it, they would have been playing it right now. Okay, are they playing a really big field test? That's the only thing that makes sense right now. Or they can get back Alahana, right? Or they can get back Lana with the Yeji. Honestly, I'm just pretty annoyed that I didn't draw any of my let them eat cakes this game because I specifically boarded them in so I can deal with these guys, but I didn't find any. Okay, that is field test. Does that kill? No, that doesn't kill Vasilia. So they draw cards and make a big guy. Yep. So I need I only have one more top deck to get me out of this. AG. Oh, they also get back Alahana. Yeah. So what can Constance flip me? Because again, I also need to survive against a terminal impact if they draw any. Actually, maybe just how much they lose life from this, right? So maybe like how many Archons do I need to kill them with Confines? Breaking it to okay, so they're down to 4. Do I have some way of sneaking in 3 damage? Oh, actually no. Oh, okay. I do have a possible flip that can help me win. So I need to top deck Grand Constance, and then Constance needs to flip Cathette and an Archon. That's my only out right now. I don't think my deck has any other sort of burst, right? Actually, does Simfa help me win? No, Simfa doesn't prevent impact from killing me. So, please, Constance top deck just one time. Well, Skiltha, yeah, that's not going to be enough. Okay, that's unfortunate. Skiltha would have been a lot nicer earlier in the game, though. So I think like the main decision point this game was deciding whether to play Banish or to play Sagittaire flipped. Maybe if I played Banish that turn instead of Sagittaire, I would be in a way better position because I banished Glana, but then Yeji still goes nuts, and then yeah, I don't think there was that good of a. I don't think there was really a winning play for me that game. So I think yeah. If Crux didn't go after my Berry Colossus, I probably like I could have threatened lethal that one turn, but yep. Unfortunately, that's not how it happened. So is there any point in keeping Vasilia back? No, this is never mind. Skillset just dies to Glana, and then I died to these guys. Why does their entire board have Venice? Okay, well I guess I'm swinging with Vasilia because I literally can't block any of these things. Yep, that happens. It turns out Constance still can't beat big fat decks if it can't resolve a Constance because I'm always 1 mana off. But there was some way. Was there some way of doing it? Not sure. There was definitely a line there somehow. Anyways, yeah, so that ends my GP run. And that's the last GP or last normal GP with duelist in the format. So next GP that I'm participating in, Bash that I will rotate. So hopefully there will be a replacement because if there isn't, then Constance just lost another piece and without a replacement, and the deck is just getting weaker and weaker. But I'm still playing it because I'm stubborn because that's how stubborn I am, and because like the only deck I play is Constance. So yeah, I guess like see you next Rev GP, however long later on that will be, and yeah.